Hey guys, Jeremy here with Four Sons Off-Road. So today we're going to do another ride-along video and just a bit of a walk around on this Daihatsu Hijet. This is a 1994 model. Very low miles on it though. I think it's got about 18,000 kilometers or so. Really nice shape. This one we've got a 2-inch lift kit, some STI HD alloy wheels, and Carlisle all-trail tires just to round out the package. Of course, these units are 4-wheel drive, so they will handle these springtime conditions no problem. We still have a ton of snow here, but it is getting pretty soft and melting away. So these Hijets are really nice little trucks. Of course, you do get the nice big beds in them. Lots of space, no wheel wells. You also have the drop side features on these ones. So of course all three sides, of course your tailgate and the other side do drop down. Now these bed rails do just hinge right off as well, and you have a complete flat deck. This unit has the little headache rack built in as well, which is nice. If you're going out hunting, you can toss your canoe or your boat across there and tie it down to something. And these are nice looking little trucks. The lift kit definitely gives it some decent ground clearance, enough to get you through your, springtime conditions here, in the wintertime too. Get you through a little bit of mud and stuff. We'll see what we can find on our ride along here. But all in all, really nice looking little rigs, and we'll see where she goes. Right, so this is an interior shot of this little Hijet. Now the one thing I do like about the Daihatsu Hijet versus a Suzuki Carry of this vintage is the cab. The Hijet's got a little nicer cab, a little better fit and finish, I would say, to just the dash and the parts. A little more legroom. I mean, not a ton. These are small trucks regardless, but I do find that this Hijet has a little more legroom, a little more room to the steering wheel. And if you're a bigger guy, you'll probably appreciate just that little bit of extra space. Now, this is just a straight 5-speed model. Push button 4-wheel drive on the dash there. Of course, we do have heat, and this unit does have a little Japanese stereo in there. It's singled in, so it could be replaced with an American unit that'll work. And you see here we've got just over 18,000 kilometers on this unit. Let's go for a drive. Alright, so we're just inside the little Daihatsu Hijet here. Just gonna go for a little drive. A little bit of snow here, and just springtime conditions, so soft snow. We'll see if we can find any sort of mud or anything like that. But the one thing I always like to point out on these ride-alongs is how quiet these units are compared to your, standard side-by-sides. Problem going through a little bit of snow there. Again, if you're buying a unit like this for your farm, acreage hunting, this is about what you're going to come across most often, is just some mud, a little bit of water, maybe some ice, snow. These units will match up really nicely to your Kubota RTVs and John Deere Gators. Smaller Polaris Rangers and things like that, but a lot more comfortable. Another thing I like about the Hijet, this one specifically, it's got the 5-speed transmission in it with really nice gear ratios. So first gear which we're in right now, good enough for, you know, bombing around on the back roads across the farmyard. But with the 5-speed, you can get up with enough speed to actually get you down the road. With street tires, this truck will do easily 100 kilometers an hour, you know, around 60 miles an hour. With the all trails that we've got on it here, that definitely does take a little bit of your speed away. The bigger tire takes a little more power to turn, but we're still able to get it up around 80 kilometers an hour without too much trouble. Guys are always worried about the manual transmissions in these versus, say, your automatic, you know, Kubotas and such. I find it's not too big of a concern, because usually in these types of conditions, honestly, you're between maybe first and second gear on this truck. Second gear would get you, you know, pretty much anywhere other than just really slow speed crawling and maybe some deeper mud or terrain. So you really don't shift all that often when you're just doing, you know, yard duties or slow speed driving. The nice thing with it, of course, is if you want it in first gear, it's in first gear. You don't have to worry about the transmission doing things you don't want it to do with the manual, which is always good.